Good morning, everyone. It's definitely the evening when this goes posted, but it's the morning now. So, welcome back to another video. Today's video is kind of a follow-up from last week. So, if you haven't seen last week's, I encourage you to go check that out. This week we are talking about what is ILS, and we're gonna get into that right now. So, first of all, ILS stands for Independent Living Skills. Just like O&M, it's a little acronym for something, and it's also a, not program, but like something that individuals who are blind or partially sighted get specifically taught because we wouldn't otherwise. So basically, Independent Living Skills is exactly what you'd think it was. It's the skills that you need to be independent on your own that aren't necessarily like or in mobility and getting around and whatever, because that would be O&M, like last week's video. Same as O&M, life skills can be taught once a week, once a month, or just whenever you need it, or if you really need it, it could be every day. It depends on the individual's needs, and you can learn everything from tying your shoes, because some people who are blind are just never taught that, or doing up buttons, or doing up the bread clip on a bag of bread, or how to cook, how to clean, how to basically do anything that you would need to know in your daily life that someone who's blind or vision impaired might not know. They can even teach you things like how to work on eye contact, or like looking at someone when they're talking to you, because there's a lot of blind people who that's like kind of like you pick up on eye contact because everybody else does it. Like if you can see, you see that people are making eye contact with you, and then you make eye contact with them or whatever because you can see them. So there's things like body language that someone with a visual impairment wouldn't necessarily pick up on because they can't see. So life skills can teach them things like that, like things that they wouldn't see that they should probably know to kind of wiggle into society's like, you should do this. So things like that, like I said, like eye contact, or just like looking in the direction of someone when they're speaking, or like anything that you think that they should know. And something that's kind of cool about like life skills and O&M, it's not even like cool, but like orientation mobility instructors and life skills instructors are all like sighted people who have been trained to work with blind people and understand like what we may or may not be taught. So I had some O&M this week, and we just walked down a new street that I'd never been down. Or I had ILS, and we made muffins, but not like packaged muffins like I may do other times. We made like muffins from scratch, and like talked about what substitutions would be good in a muffin. So like, what can you use instead of white flour? You can use whole wheat flour. Instead of butter, you can use yogurt or like applesauce or something, like things like that. And then substitution, or like put a crumble on top of your muffins, and then we put blueberries and chocolate chips, just things that you may not think of on your own. And then life skills can also be like budgeting, like how do I budget my money, because there's a lot of people who don't know how to do that. And honestly, I think some of these life skills are not just for people who are blind or visually impaired. Like obviously they're specifically taught to someone who's blind or visually impaired because we may not know them otherwise, and sometimes we just need that little more help. But I know tons of people my age who can't budget. And that is life skills for you. ILS, independent living skills, the whole shebang. It's quick and easy. Short video this week, and we will see you guys next week. Bye!